So you're convinced, your polling agency is convinced that Florida, North Carolina, and Virginia are going to go for Romney?
That's right.
All right, joining us now from the College of New Jersey in the Garden State, man closely following the Electoral College battle, Karl Rove. So the Suffolk people have pulled out of those states, saying that, you know, their internals show there's no way that the president can win those states. They're not even going to poll again. You say?
Yeah. Look, I think those states all end in the Romney column, but I think we've got a long way to go in the next 27 days. Take a look, though, before and after the debate. In Florida, before the debate, there were polls, 3 polls in Florida. Obama was leading by 1, 1, and 3. Since the debate, there have been 2 polls. Romney has been leading by 3 and 2. That makes a swing from +2 for Obama to +2.5 for Romney. Virginia, same thing. Barack Obama up by 2 in 2 different polls before the debate. After the debate, Obama up by 3 in one poll, but Romney up by 1 and 3 in another poll. And North Carolina, that state has been trending into the Romney camp for months. Even Real Clear Politics had, before the debate, a Romney lead of about 0.8%. There's only been one poll in North Carolina after the debate, and it had a Romney margin of 9.
Yeah.
The Obama campaign is spending money in the state, but they've reduced the amount of their television buy by 40% from where it was in June, at a time when they're ramping up in every other battleground state. They can't pull out of the state without it being a news story, and they don't want to have that news story.
All right, so that's the big indicator when they where they allot their television money. And North Carolina, they pretty much think they're not going to win it, but they still are, the Obama people, competing heavily in Florida and Virginia, correct?
Correct. And both sides are spending an enormous amount of money in 2 very expensive states. And in Virginia, for example, if you own a TV station in the Washington, D.C. market, historically you haven't got much in the way of advertising for Virginia races. Well, guess what?
Yeah,
there's all kinds of television on both sides on the D.C.
Now, Ohio, obviously a vital swing state. Have we seen any movement since the first debate in Ohio?
Yeah, look, beforehand, there were 3 polls that had Obama had 1, 8, and 4, and 1 poll that had Romney ahead by 1. Since the debate, there have been 3 polls. Obama ahead by 1 and 4, and Romney ahead by 1. So it's a Real Clear Politics average of 0.8. But again, looks like movement there. I mean, look, it's hard to move only in individual states. The individual states mimic, to a lesser or a greater extent, what's happening nationwide. And if you look at that, in the Real Clear Politics average before the debates, it was Obama leading by 3.1%. After the debates, as of this afternoon, it's Romney leading by a point. That is a swing of 4.1%, and leading now 48-2 to 47-2. And my suspicion is that bounce is going to grow just a little bit more as we get polls here in the next couple of days. So I would not be surprised to see it grow to 5 points.
Nevada and Colorado are 2 states that Mitt Romney could win, correct? Nevada and Colorado?
Yeah. Yeah, correct. Now, we've got some polling in Colorado. Beforehand, there were 4 polls. Obama won 2 of them, 3 by 3 and 4 points. Romney won 2 by 3 and 4 points. Since then, we've had 2 polls, one showing Obama up by 1, one showing Romney up by 4, and the Real Clear Politics average has now swung Colorado into Romney's column by half a point. Nevada, we haven't had that much polling since the election, since the debate, but I got to tell you, I've been looking at private polls going into the debate. Nevada is very much within reach for Romney and President Obama.
Yeah, with the highest
there was a reason why he
rate
flew
in the country, it would seem that that would stay.
And foreclosure rate.
All right.
And
now,
foreclosure rate.
The debate in Hofstra on Tuesday is a town hall situation, which is a lot less intense. And I don't know if people understand this. I wrote my newspaper column about it this week. The first debate was a mano a mano. Now you're going to have people selected by the Gallup organization, undecided voters, asking the presidents questions, and then the candidates, and then they get 2 minutes to reply to each question, which they can answer anything they want. So it's a much softer format, and I don't see the potential of a knockout blow there at all. What'll probably happen is a draw. I'll give you the last word on it.
Yeah, look, I think you're right. It's hard to attack. The president has given the last 4 days lots of indications, including a radio interview this morning where he said he was just too polite in the last debate. So you're right. It's hard to attack in a town hall meeting. What matters there is empathy and authenticity. Does the candidate seem to respond to the question and develop a connection with the person who's asking it, and seem to be direct and on point and authentic about what they're saying?
All right. And if you can fake that, you might be able to win it. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, you can't fake it. You can't fake
Oh,
it.
you can so. You can fake it.
This is where it all shows up. Look, this is like the emperor's new clothes, and at the end of this parade, we see them exactly as they are. But
you know you
this,
can
this,
fake
is,
it.
this is where it's most hard.
All right, Mr. Rove.
No.
We have a brand new Fox News poll to tell Mr. Rove and you about. Romney now leading Obama 46-45. Before the debate, Fox had it 48-43 Obama. Big swing. Among likely independent voters, Romney ahead 44-32. Look at that. 25%, though, still undecided in the independent range. On the question, are you certain you will vote? Romney supporters 86%, Obama folks 81%.